Hello, and a very warm welcome to English in Fluency, the place where we learn English and important life skills hand in hand. I'm Alex, and I'm truly delighted you've joined me today. Whether you are walking, driving, working, relaxing at home, or deep in your studies, thank you for choosing this moment to learn and grow with me. In today's episode, we're going to explore a topic that touches everyone's life about time management. How to manage your time. Have you ever looked at the clock and truly wondered where the day went, feeling like you accomplished very little despite being busy, from morning till night? Or perhaps you've felt a heavy load of tasks, a long list of things to do, but you just couldn't figure out where to start, which sometimes leads to doing nothing at all. If these feelings sound familiar, please know that you are absolutely not alone. This is a very common challenge for many people. That's precisely why learning how to manage your time is such an incredibly powerful skill. It can genuinely help you achieve more, feel less stressed, and live a more organized, peaceful, and ultimately, a more fulfilling life. At its core, time management means using your time wisely and with intention. It means planning your day, understanding your tasks, and setting clear goals so that you don't waste precious moments or let them simply drift away unnoticed. Every single person on Earth, no matter who they are or where they live, has the exact same 24 hours in a day. No more, no less. The real difference in our lives often comes down to how we choose to use those hours, how we manage them. People who master time management can achieve more meaningful things in less time. They can work efficiently, study deeply, find moments to rest and recharge, and genuinely enjoy life without feeling constantly tired, stressed, or like they are always rushing to catch up. So, this skill isn't just for busy students or professionals. It's a valuable tool for everyone, whether your schedule is packed or you have more flexible time. In this episode, I will guide you to understand what time management truly is and why it's so incredibly important for your overall well-being and success. We will also explore the common reasons why people struggle with time, and how these challenges can be overcome. Most importantly, I will share some easy and simple tips that you can start using in your life today. These practical tips will help you stay focused, complete your important work, and still carve out precious time for yourself, your beloved family, or your favorite hobbies. And as you learn these valuable life lessons, you will also be actively improving your English listening and speaking. I will use clear, straightforward language and speak at a steady, natural pace to help you understand every part of our discussion. Remember, you can always pause the episode and repeat after me if you want to practice your speaking aloud, making this an interactive learning experience. So, get ready to gain insights that will benefit both your everyday life and your journey in English. Time management is a skill that can help you study better, work smarter, and live a happier, more balanced life. Are you ready to begin? Let's start this valuable journey together, right here on English in Fluency. Let's begin by truly appreciating the immense value of time itself. It's something we all possess, yet its importance is often overlooked. Time is a limited resource. Once a moment has passed, it's gone forever. We can never get it back. Imagine it like sand slipping through your fingers. Once it's gone, you can't gather the same grains again. Unlike money, which you can earn again, or a lost item that you might replace, time cannot be stored or recovered. This makes every single minute incredibly precious, a true gift. When we allow time to be wasted, we're not just losing a fleeting moment. We're giving away a part of our life that can never be returned, a piece of our very existence. Time also acts as a great equalizer. No matter how wealthy or famous someone is, they still only have 24 hours in their day, just like you and me. The real difference in our lives often comes down to how we choose to use those hours. Those who manage their time wisely tend to achieve their goals, whether these are personal dreams, academic accomplishments, or professional milestones. They dedicate their time to what truly matters, investing in learning, growing, and building strong relationships. Conversely, those who consistently waste time often feel unfulfilled, perpetually stressed, and always feel like they are running behind schedule, constantly chasing deadlines, and feeling overwhelmed by their responsibilities. The true value of time also comes from its ability to bring balance into our lives. By managing your time effectively, you can consciously set aside moments for both demanding work and essential relaxation. You can be productive without feeling overwhelmed and genuinely enjoy your free time without guilt, truly feeling that you have earned your rest and leisure. Ultimately, time is the fundamental foundation upon which a happy and successful life is built. By respecting it and using it with purpose, we empower ourselves to grow, improve, and achieve all the things that are truly important to us. Now that we understand how valuable time is, let's explore what time management truly means in a practical sense. Time management is simply the way we plan and control how we spend our hours throughout the day, from the moment we wake up until we go to sleep. It helps us use our time intelligently so we can complete the important tasks first, the ones that truly contribute to our goals, and still have enough time left for other enjoyable activities like resting, pursuing hobbies, or spending quality moments with family and friends. In simple words, it's about planning your day well so that you can finish your work, meet your goals, and still enjoy your life without feeling constantly tired or stressed. As we've discussed, everyone has the same 24 hours, but the difference between someone who feels calm and productive and someone who feels rushed and overwhelmed is not the amount of time they have, but how they choose to manage it. That's why learning to manage time is so incredibly important. It helps you feel more in control of your life. You begin to know exactly what you need to do, when is the best time to do it, and how long each task will realistically take. You don't feel lost or confused by your responsibilities, and you stop wasting time on things that aren't helpful or important for your long-term well-being. Unfortunately, many people struggle with managing their time effectively, and this often leads to common problems in their daily lives. For instance, imagine waking up late because you hit the snooze button too many times, feeling groggy and already behind. Then, you spend the entire day rushing from one thing to the next. You might skip breakfast, arrive late to school or work, and your whole day feels stressful and chaotic from the very beginning. Or perhaps you sit down to study, feeling determined to focus, but then you find yourself checking your phone again and again. You read messages, scroll through social media, watch short videos, and suddenly, an hour or more has vanished without you realizing it. These are clear examples of poor time management. You didn't plan your time effectively. You didn't focus on what was truly important. And in the end, you feel tired, confused, and often upset with yourself for wasting such valuable time. Let's consider another very common situation that many students experience. Imagine you have a big English presentation next week, and you tell yourself, "I'll prepare for it later. There's plenty of time." You keep pushing it off, thinking about it but not actually starting. Then, suddenly, the day before the presentation arrives, and you feel a wave of panic. You try to prepare everything in one single night, staying up very late, but your brain feels full and tired, and you can't remember anything new or organize your thoughts clearly. This common behavior is called procrastination, which means delaying important things until the very last moment. It's one of the biggest challenges in time management, and many people do it without even knowing they are doing it, simply falling into the habit. But the incredibly good news is, time management is a skill, and that means you can learn it and get much better at it. You don't need to be perfect right away. You just need to make small, consistent changes that help you use your time better and more effectively. For example, a person who manages time well might wake up early, feeling refreshed because they went to bed on time the night before. They might write a small, clear list of tasks for the day and then consciously follow that list. They decide what is most important to do first, perhaps when their mind is freshest. Maybe they study English for 30 minutes in the morning, then do their work or go to class. They take short, planned breaks to rest their mind and body, and then come back to finish their other tasks with renewed energy. At the end of the day, they feel truly good because they accomplished many things without feeling tired or stressed. This is a clear example of good time management in action, bringing a sense of peace and accomplishment. Another simple but effective strategy is setting a timer when you start a task. You decide to study or clean or write for a specific amount of time, let's say 25 minutes. You focus only on that task for those 25 minutes, giving it your full attention, and when the timer rings, you take a short break. This method is often called the Pomodoro technique, and it's a fantastic way to stay focused and manage your time better by breaking tasks into manageable chunks. You can also make a daily or weekly plan where you write down all your tasks and decide when you will do them. These seemingly small steps can make a big, positive difference in your day and in your life. So, to summarize, time management means using your time in a smart and intentional way. It means planning your tasks, consciously avoiding wasting time, and making dedicated time for the things that matter most to you. When you learn this essential skill, your life becomes easier, more organized, and much more peaceful. And as a wonderful bonus, learning about time management in English helps you grow both your essential life skills and your language skills at the same time. Now let me tell you why time management is truly important for every aspect of your life. Time management is crucial because it helps us use our time in a smart and meaningful way, aligning our daily actions with our long-term values and goals. When we manage our time well, we can finish our tasks on time, significantly reduce feelings of stress and pressure, and feel much more in control of our daily life. Without effective time management, we often feel overwhelmed, forget important things, or find ourselves rushing to complete work at the very last minute, which often leads to mistakes and lower quality results. This constant rushing and worrying can make us feel perpetually tired and unhappy, as if we are always running to catch up with life. Good time management also helps us create space for the things we truly enjoy, the activities that bring us joy and relaxation. When our work or study is well organized and completed efficiently, we naturally have more free time to relax, spend quality time with family and friends, or pursue hobbies and passions that truly enrich our lives. It creates a better balance between our responsibilities and our personal life, leading to a more fulfilling and harmonious existence. Another crucial reason why time management is important is that it helps us grow as individuals. When we plan our time, we can intentionally focus on learning new skills, setting new personal goals, and continuously improving ourselves. Whether it's mastering a new language like English, preparing for a difficult exam, or developing a new talent, managing time helps us stay on track and make steady, consistent progress towards our dreams and aspirations. In simple words, time management helps us live a better life, a life of purpose and peace. It gives us peace of mind, more opportunities for success, and more time for the people and things we love most. That's why learning how to manage your time is one of the best and most impactful skills you can possibly have. Are you starting to see how powerful good time management can be in shaping your reality? Don't worry if it feels hard right now. We will explore the common problems people face with time and how you can fix them in the next part. Stay with me here on English in Fluency. You're doing great. Now that we know what time management is and why it's so important, let's talk about something very real and relatable. The reasons why people often struggle with it. It's not always easy to manage time well. Many people genuinely want to be more organized and get things done, but they still find it incredibly hard to put into practice. If you sometimes feel like you're not good at managing your time, or that you constantly fall behind, please know that you are not alone in this struggle. The truth is, most people face the same common problems, and the truly good news is that you can learn how to fix them, step by step. Let's take a closer look at why people struggle with time management. One of the biggest and most common reasons is procrastination. This is when you keep delaying tasks, pushing them away, even when you know they are important. You tell yourself, "I'll do it later," or "I still have plenty of time, no need to rush now." And then, later becomes tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes next week. Suddenly, the deadline is very close, and you feel a wave of stress and worry, maybe even panic, realizing you have very little time left. Procrastination is very common, especially when the task feels boring, difficult, or simply too big to start. For example, you may need to study for a test, but instead of starting now, you decide to watch videos or endlessly scroll on your phone. You know deep down it's better to study, but your brain keeps looking for something easier or more fun in that moment. That's how procrastination works. It tricks your mind and makes you avoid the important task. In the end, you waste valuable time, feel guilty and regretful, and sometimes you don't finish the task at all, leading to poor results and missed opportunities. Another big reason people struggle with time management is distractions. We live in a world full of distractions, especially from our phones, social media, and constant notifications. You may start doing your homework, feeling focused and ready, and then your phone buzzes with a new message. You check one message, then another, and then you see an interesting video or a new post. And just like that, 30 minutes or even an hour are gone without you realizing how much time has passed. These small distractions break your focus, and when your focus is broken, it takes more time and mental energy to return to your original task and get back into the flow. The more this happens, the less productive work you get done. You may feel busy all day, moving from one thing to another, but in truth, you didn't finish anything truly important or meaningful. Distractions are not always bad things themselves, but they become a serious problem when they stop you from doing your important tasks and achieving your goals. A third reason is not having a plan or schedule. Many people wake up in the morning and don't know exactly what they need to do that day. They just go with the flow, doing random things without a clear goal or order to their day. The problem with this is that the brain feels confused and unfocused when you don't have a plan. When there's no clear path, you often forget important tasks, or you do easy, less important things first and leave the hard, crucial ones for later. Without a clear schedule, your day can feel messy and disorganized, and you often run out of time for what truly matters, leaving you feeling frustrated. Having a daily plan, even a simple one, helps your brain stay calm and focused. It gives you a clear direction and helps you remember what needs to be done. Without it, time can easily slip away without you noticing, leaving you wondering where the day went and why you didn't accomplish more. Another common problem is trying to do too many things at once. This is also called multitasking. Some people believe that they can do everything at the same time, like cooking dinner while checking emails, watching videos, and talking to someone all in one moment. But the human brain doesn't work well like that. It's not designed for true multitasking. When you try to divide your attention between too many tasks, you don't give full attention to any of them. As a result, you make more mistakes, and each task actually takes longer to finish than if you had focused on it alone. Multitasking can make you feel very tired and confused, and it can actually slow you down and reduce the quality of your work. It's much better to focus on one thing at a time, finish it well, and then move on to the next task. This way, you stay more productive and feel less stressed, with a greater sense of accomplishment. So, to put it simply, people often struggle with time management because they delay important tasks, get distracted easily, don't have a clear plan, or try to do too much at the same time. These are normal problems, and they can happen to anyone: students, workers, even teachers and parents. But the key is to understand these problems and take small, consistent steps to solve them. Once you learn how to beat procrastination, avoid distractions, plan your day effectively, and focus on one thing at a time, your life becomes more organized, more peaceful, and much more productive. Now let's talk about some common time wasters in today's fast-paced world. What's truly stealing your time nowadays, often without you even realizing it? Nowadays, many things can easily take away or waste your time, acting like silent thieves of your precious moments. One of the biggest time wasters is social media. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok are expertly designed to capture your attention and keep you scrolling endlessly. It's incredibly easy to lose hours scrolling through posts and videos, watching one after another in a never-ending loop. The constant updates, notifications, and the endless stream of new content can feel addictive. And before you know it, a significant amount of time has passed with very little productivity or real benefit to your life. Another huge time waster is your smartphone itself. With endless apps, incoming messages, emails, and constant notifications, it's incredibly hard to stay focused on the task at hand. Each time you check your phone, even for just a second, you can get distracted and waste far more time than you realize, as your mind has to switch contexts. This constant need to check your devices takes you away from important tasks and slows down your productivity significantly, breaking your concentration repeatedly. Procrastination, as we discussed, is also a major problem. You often delay tasks, especially those that seem difficult or unpleasant. Putting off work or assignments can seem like an easy way to avoid stress in the moment, offering a temporary relief, but it only causes more stress and worry later on, creating a larger problem. The more you delay, the harder it becomes to get started, and you end up wasting more time than if you had just tackled the task in the first place, often leading to rushed, lower-quality work. Multitasking can also be a time killer, despite what many believe. Many people think that doing multiple things at once will save time, but in reality, it makes us less efficient and more prone to errors. When you divide your attention between many tasks, you don't give full attention to any of them. As a result, you make more mistakes, and each task actually takes longer to finish than if you had focused on it alone. It's usually better to focus on one thing at a time for better results and a clearer mind. Poor planning is another significant reason time gets wasted. Without a clear schedule or specific goals for your day, you spend valuable time figuring out what to do next, or jumping aimlessly from one task to another without completing anything meaningful. Having a well-thought-out plan helps you stay organized and make the most of your time, giving your day a clear direction and purpose. Finally, overwork without proper breaks can also waste time. When you're tired, mentally exhausted, or burned out, your brain is less efficient, and tasks that would normally take a short time end up taking much longer to finish. Resting and recharging are absolutely essential to keeping your productivity high and using your time well. Recognizing these common time wasters can help you make better, more conscious choices and use your time in more meaningful and productive ways. When you learn how to manage your time well, many wonderful and positive things start to happen in your life. Time management is not just about being busy or filling your day with more work. It's about using your time in a smart, organized, and intentional way that aligns with your priorities. When you use your time well, you feel more relaxed, you finish your tasks faster, and you even find more time to enjoy the things you love and the people who matter most to you. Let's explore some of the main benefits of managing your time properly and how they can improve both your personal and professional life. One of the first and most important benefits is that you feel less stress. Stress often comes from having too many things to do and not enough time to do them. When you don't manage your time well, tasks pile up. You feel immense pressure from looming deadlines, and you may stay up late working or worrying about things you didn't finish. This constant state of overwhelm can be very damaging. But when you plan your day, break your tasks into small, manageable steps, and focus on doing one thing at a time, your mind becomes much more calm and clear. You know exactly what needs to be done, and you also know when you will do it. This makes you feel more in control of your schedule and your life. You stop feeling overwhelmed, and your stress level goes down significantly. When you are less stressed, your body and mind feel healthier, and you can think more clearly, making better decisions and enjoying your day more. Another great benefit is that you have more free time. This may sound strange at first. How can planning and working more actually give you more free time? But the truth is, when you manage your time well, you finish your tasks faster and waste less time on unimportant things or distractions. For example, if you study for 2 hours with complete focus and no distractions, you may learn more and remember it better than if you study for 4 hours with many breaks and constant phone checking. By using time wisely and efficiently, you create more space in your day. This precious free time can then be used for things you truly enjoy. Spending quality time with family, going for a relaxing walk in nature, reading a captivating book, watching your favorite show, or simply relaxing and doing absolutely nothing. Time management helps you balance work and fun in a better way, so you can enjoy your life without guilt or feeling like you should be doing something else. Good time management also leads to better results in your work or study. When you manage your time well, you can focus more deeply on your tasks without interruption or hurriedness. You have enough time to review your work carefully, to think clearly about solutions, and to avoid mistakes. Whether you are writing an essay, preparing for an important exam, working on a complex project, or performing your daily job duties, you will see better results because you are working in a smarter, more focused, and more organized way. Teachers, bosses, and even your friends and colleagues will notice the positive difference in the quality of your work. You will feel more proud of your own efforts and accomplishments, and others will respect your dedication and your ability to get things done well. Another powerful benefit of managing your time well is that you feel more confident and truly in control of your life. When you keep missing deadlines, forgetting important things, or rushing through tasks, it can make you feel weak, frustrated, or even a little bit helpless. But when you are organized, meet your goals consistently, and finish things on time, your confidence grows immensely. You start to believe in yourself more deeply. You feel strong, responsible, and ready for new challenges that come your way. Time management gives you the power to shape your own day, your own week, and even your future. You no longer feel like life is just happening to you, pulling you in different directions. Instead, you are the one making it happen, guiding your own journey with purpose and direction. In short, when you manage your time well, you feel better, you do better, and you live better. You reduce stress, enjoy more free time, achieve better results, and grow your self-confidence. These are not small things. They are life-changing benefits that can truly transform your experience of daily life. And remember, learning time management is a skill. It's something you can practice and improve, just like your English. And as you listen to this podcast, you are already doing two things at once: learning how to manage your time and practicing your English listening skills. That's a smart way to use your time, and I'm really proud of you for being here with me. In the next part of this episode, I'm going to share some easy and powerful tips to help you manage your time better. These tips are simple to understand and easy to follow. They will not only help you in school or work, but also in your personal life, helping you find more balance and peace. And of course, while you learn all of this, you will keep practicing and improving your English listening and speaking skills right here on English in Fluency. Now that we understand why time management is so important, let's talk about how we can actually manage our time better, step by step. Many people think time management is difficult or that it takes a lot of effort, but the truth is, even small, consistent changes in your daily routine can make a big difference over time. In this part of the podcast, I'll share some simple and effective tips that can help you improve your time management. These tips are easy to follow and very useful in everyday life. You don't need any special tools or complicated apps to begin, just a little focus and regular practice. The first essential tip is to set clear goals. If you don't know what you want to achieve, it's incredibly hard to plan your time effectively, like trying to reach a destination without knowing where it is. Goals give you direction, a clear path to follow. They help you understand what is truly important and what is not worth your time. Your goals can be big, like passing an English exam with a high score or finding a dream job. Or they can be small, like finishing your homework for tonight or going to bed early tonight to get enough rest. When you set a goal, try to make it clear and specific. Instead of saying, "I want to study more," which is vague and hard to measure, say, "I will study English for 30 minutes every evening, from 7 to 7:30 p.m., focusing on new vocabulary from this podcast." Clear goals help you stay focused and give you powerful motivation to keep going because you know exactly what you are working towards and why. Another incredibly helpful tip is to make a daily or weekly plan. Planning your time is one of the best ways to avoid stress and the frustrating feeling of forgetfulness. When you wake up in the morning, take just a few quiet minutes to write down what you want to do that day. If you're planning for the whole week, look ahead and think about all the tasks or events you have coming up. Classes, appointments, study sessions, or family time. You can use a simple notebook, a paper planner, or even a planning app on your phone. The tool itself is less important than the habit of planning. The main goal is to see your time clearly, laid out in front of you, so you can use it wisely and intentionally. When you plan ahead, you don't waste time thinking, "What should I do now?" You already know, and that saves you a lot of energy and mental effort throughout the day. One very useful tool that can help with planning is a to-do list. This is a simple list of tasks you want to complete during the day or week. Writing things down helps your brain stay organized, and it also feels incredibly good to cross off each task when it's done, giving you a satisfying sense of accomplishment. A to-do list doesn't have to be long. Even 3 to 5 important tasks per day can make a big difference in your productivity and peace of mind. And if something takes only 5 minutes or less, do it right away. These small wins will give you confidence and keep you moving forward with momentum. Next, try to prioritize your tasks. This means doing the most important things first, tackling them when you have the most energy and focus. Some people, quite naturally, start with easy or fun tasks and leave the difficult or less enjoyable ones for later. But this can be a big problem, because if you get tired or busy later in the day, you might not finish the important work at all, leaving you stressed and feeling behind. Instead, try to start your day with the top priority. Ask yourself, what is the one thing I absolutely must do today that will make the biggest difference or has the closest deadline? Put that task at the very top of your list. Once it's done, you'll feel much more relaxed and accomplished. ready to tackle the rest of the day with a lighter mind, knowing the most crucial thing is complete. Also remember to take breaks and rest. Some people mistakenly think working all day without a break is the best way to finish everything quickly. But this is not true and can actually hurt your productivity. Your brain and body need rest to stay sharp, focused, and efficient. If you study or work for too long without stopping, you will feel tired, your mind will get foggy, and your work will not be very good quality. A great way to incorporate breaks is to try the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes with full focus, then take a short 5-minute break. After 4 work sessions, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This method helps your mind stay fresh, prevents burnout, and keeps your energy levels high throughout the day. Another good tip is to avoid multitasking. Many people try to do 2 or 3 things at once, like reading a textbook while watching TV, or writing emails while checking social media. But this can actually make you slower and less focused, dividing your precious attention. The human brain can only truly focus on one important thing at a time, so if you want to do a task well, give it your full, undivided attention. Finish one thing completely before you move to the next. This will help you do better work in less time, with fewer mistakes, and feel less stressed and more accomplished. Finally, one of the biggest time wasters today is distractions. So it's very important to limit distractions, especially when you are doing something important that requires concentration. Today, our phones, messages, and social media apps can steal a lot of our time without us even noticing, pulling us away from our goals. Try to turn off notifications for a set period, put your phone in another room, or use apps that block distracting websites for a short time. Also, let people around you know when you are focusing so they don't interrupt you unnecessarily. Creating a quiet and calm space to work or study can really help you stay on track and get things done efficiently, protecting your focus. So these are some simple but powerful tips that can make a big difference in your life. You don't have to use all of them at once. Start with 1 or 2 that feel easy and natural for you to implement, and slowly add more as you get comfortable and see the positive results. The most important thing is to be consistent and to keep practicing. Time management is like a skill. The more you practice, the better you become. And as you build better habits, you will feel more in control, more confident, and more successful in all areas of your life. In this next part of the episode, I will share a real-life example to truly show you how time management works and what a difference it can make in someone's day. This story will help you understand that time management is possible for everyone, even if your schedule is busy or your life is full of challenges. So stay with me here on English in Fluency, and let's keep learning together. To help you truly understand how time management works in real life and to see its direct impact, let me share a simple story about 2 different versions of the same day for one person. The first version is about a person who doesn't manage their time well, feeling constantly behind and stressed. The second version is about the exact same person, but this time they consciously use time management skills, feeling calm and productive. By looking at both versions side by side, you can clearly see how effective time management can dramatically change your day, your mood, and your overall results. Let's meet our character. Her name is Samira. She is a university student who also works part-time in the afternoon to support her studies. Her goal is to do well in her courses, complete her work assignments, and still have some free time in the evening to relax and enjoy herself. But as in many lives, things don't always go as planned. In the first version of her day, Samira wakes up late. She hits the snooze button on her alarm 3 times, feeling tired and reluctant to get out of bed, and finally gets out feeling rushed and groggy. She doesn't have a clear plan for the day, so she spends a lot of time just thinking about what she should do next, feeling a bit lost and uncertain. She scrolls through her phone, checks social media, and watches a few short videos, telling herself it's just for a few minutes. Suddenly, an hour is gone, without her even realizing how quickly time has passed. She then remembers she has an important assignment due tomorrow, so she tries to start it, but her phone keeps buzzing with new messages and notifications. She reads them, replies to some friends, and gets distracted again and again, breaking her concentration. She gets hungry, makes some lunch, and ends up watching a show while eating, further losing track of time. Now it's already afternoon, and she has to quickly get ready for work. She leaves the house in a hurry, and, in her rush, forgets her important university textbook. At work, Samira is tired and not very focused, making small mistakes and feeling frustrated. When she comes back home in the evening, she feels deeply frustrated and guilty because she didn't study much and didn't finish her assignment. She desperately wants to relax, but the guilt and worry about her unfinished tasks weigh heavily on her mind. The day ends with stress and a feeling of failure, and she promises herself she will do better tomorrow. But she's not sure how she will achieve it, feeling overwhelmed by the endless tasks. Now, let's look at the second, much more positive version of Samira's day, this time with good time management in action. Samira wakes up on time because she made a conscious effort to sleep early the night before, feeling refreshed and ready for the day. She starts her day with a short, peaceful morning routine and a healthy breakfast, giving her energy. She checks her daily plan, which she thoughtfully wrote the night before, so she knows exactly what she needs to do today. Finish a specific part of her assignment, go to work, and spend 30 minutes reviewing her class notes. Before starting her assignment, Samira wisely puts her phone on silent mode and places it in another room so it won't distract her. She works for 25 minutes with full, undivided focus, then takes a short 5-minute break to stretch or get a drink of water. She repeats this 2 more times, making excellent progress on her assignment, and she feels a strong sense of pride in her work and her discipline. She eats lunch without watching anything, allowing herself to truly relax and enjoy her food mindfully. Before leaving for work, Samira quickly reviews her to-do list and makes sure she has everything she needs, including her university textbook. At work, she is more focused and energetic because she already completed the important part of her day, reducing any underlying stress or anxiety. After work, she returns home, spends some quiet time reading a book, and even talks to a friend before going to bed. She feels calm, satisfied, and happy with her day, because she accomplished her goals without feeling rushed or overwhelmed, truly enjoying her free time. When we compare both versions of Samira's day, we can see a truly big difference in her experience and her results. In the first version, without time management, Samira felt tired, lost a lot of time to distractions, and ended the day with stress and guilt, feeling like she was constantly struggling and behind. In the second version, she used a simple plan, focused intentionally on her tasks, and ended the day feeling happy, accomplished, and in control of her own time. This shows us that managing time doesn't mean doing more things or being busier. It means doing what truly matters at the right time, with less stress and more purpose. So, as you can see, time management is not about being perfect overnight. It's about making small, conscious actions, choosing better habits, and being kind to yourself as you learn and grow. Even just planning your day and actively avoiding distractions can help you feel better and achieve much more. In this next part of the episode, we'll talk about how to build a daily time management routine so you can apply these ideas directly into your own life. Stay with me here on English in Fluency, and let's keep improving together. Building a daily time management routine is one of the best ways to take control of your day and make the most of your time, turning intentions into actual achievements. It starts with planning ahead. At the end of each day or early in the morning, take a few quiet minutes to write down what you need to do. This can be in a simple notebook, a dedicated planner, or even on your phone using an app. When you see your tasks written down clearly, it becomes much easier to organize your time and stay focused on what needs to be done. Start your day with the most important tasks. These are the things that need more energy or attention, the ones that will make the biggest impact. When you complete them first, you feel more confident and relaxed for the rest of the day, knowing the most crucial work is behind you. Try not to leave big or hard tasks for the evening when you may be tired and less motivated. It's also important to set time limits for each task. For example, you can say, "I will study for 1 hour," or "I will clean the house for 30 minutes, and then stop." This helps your mind stay focused and stops you from spending too much time on one thing, preventing endless work. Don't forget to add breaks and rest to your routine. Working non-stop can make you tired, less productive, and can even lead to burnout. A short walk, a healthy snack, or just closing your eyes for a few minutes can give your brain the energy it needs to continue with renewed focus. Finally, review your day at night. Think about what went well, what you accomplished, and what you can do better tomorrow. A daily routine is not about being perfect from day one, but about improving little by little, consistently. When you follow a routine, your days become easier, more organized, and ultimately more meaningful. Now that we've talked about what time management is, why it's important, and how it can help you feel better and do more, let's look at something very useful: tools that can help you manage your time more easily. You don't need anything expensive or complicated to start. In fact, many of the best time management tools are simple, easy to use, and even free. These tools help you stay organized, remember important tasks, and make better use of your time every day, acting as helpful assistants. One of the most helpful tools today is your phone. Most people carry a smartphone with them everywhere, and it can be more than just a way to talk to friends or scroll through social media. You can use simple time management apps that are specifically designed to help you plan your day and keep track of your tasks. For example, apps like Google Calendar, Todoist, or Microsoft To Do can help you create detailed tasks, set helpful reminders, and plan your entire week ahead. You can add appointments, classes, or dedicated study times to your calendar so you don't forget them. Some apps even let you check things off your list when they're done, which feels very satisfying and motivating, giving you a visual sense of progress. These apps are especially helpful if you like using technology and want something you can carry with you all the time, always accessible. But if you prefer writing things down, a good old notebook or a paper planner can work just as well, or even better for some people who enjoy the physical act of writing. Many people like to keep a small notebook where they write their to-do lists, their goals, and their daily plans. You can write a list in the morning or the night before and check off each item during the day. It helps keep your mind clear because you don't have to remember everything. It's all written down. When things are written down, you are more likely to take action and finish them. You can also keep track of your weekly goals and check your progress, seeing how far you've come. It's simple, but incredibly powerful. Another small tool that can really help is a timer or an alarm clock. Sometimes we waste time because we lose track of it completely. We think we've been working for a long time, but in reality, we've only worked for 10 minutes. A timer helps you focus your attention for a set period. For example, you can set a timer for 25 minutes to work on one task with full concentration. This is part of the Pomodoro technique we talked about. You work for 25 minutes, then take a short 5-minute break. After 4 work sessions, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This method helps your mind stay fresh, prevents you from getting too tired, and keeps your energy levels high throughout the day. It also makes big tasks feel much easier because you break them into small, manageable parts. You can also use a simple alarm clock to set reminders for things like waking up, starting homework, or taking a break. These small, gentle alarms can help you stay on schedule, especially if you are trying to build a routine or a new habit. Finally, there is one more very easy tool that many people find useful: sticky notes. These are small, colorful pieces of paper that you can write on and stick anywhere: on your desk, your wall, your mirror, or your computer screen. You can write short, quick reminders like "Start homework at 5 p.m." or "Don't forget to drink water." Because they are small and visible, they catch your attention quickly and serve as a constant visual reminder. Sticky notes are great for visual learners and for people who like to see their tasks right in front of them. All of these tools, whether digital or physical, can help you stay organized and manage your time better. You don't need to use all of them at once. Just choose 1 or 2 that work best for your style, and try them out consistently. The goal is not to become perfect overnight, but to feel more in control of your day. Using the right tools makes time management easier and helps you build better, more productive habits. We've come a long way in this episode, and now it's time to wrap things up. Let's take a quick look back at everything we talked about today. Time management is the way we plan and use our time effectively. When we manage our time well, we feel less stress, we finish more tasks, and we feel more in control of our lives. Good time management doesn't mean doing more things. It means doing the right things at the right time, with purpose and efficiency. We started by understanding what time management is. It simply means using your time in a smart and organized way to achieve your goals. We also looked at why many people find it hard to manage their time. We discussed common reasons like procrastination, distractions from phones and social media, not having a clear plan, and trying to do too many things at once. These are common struggles that many of us face, but with a little conscious change, they can certainly be improved. Then we talked about the wonderful benefits of managing time well. You can feel calmer, have more free time for yourself, do better in school or work, and build more confidence in your abilities. Time management truly helps you enjoy life more and worry less. After that, we shared some simple and effective tips that you can apply immediately. These included setting clear, specific goals, making a daily or weekly plan, using a to-do list, doing the most important tasks first, taking regular breaks, avoiding multitasking, and actively reducing distractions. These small, consistent habits can make a very big difference in your daily life. We also shared a real-life example with Samira, comparing her day with and without time management, which clearly showed us how planning can help us feel more relaxed, more productive, and finish our work on time. We looked at helpful tools like phone apps, notebooks, timers, alarms, and sticky notes, all simple tools you can start using today to stay organized and on track. So what can you do now, after listening to all this? You don't need to change everything at once. Just start with one small step, one simple tip. Maybe you can write down your top 3 tasks for tomorrow. Or perhaps you can set an alarm to help you wake up on time and start your day without rushing. Choose just one tip from today's episode that feels easy and helpful for you, and try it out consistently. Even a small change, when done regularly, can lead to big, positive results over time. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of English in Fluency. I truly hope you not only learned something useful about managing your time, but also practiced and improved your English listening and speaking skills. Remember, time is one of the most valuable things we have, a non-renewable resource. Let's use it wisely and make every moment count. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider listening again to reinforce the ideas. Share it with a friend who might benefit, or leave a comment. Every time you listen, you learn more English and grow your life skills, building a stronger foundation for your future. I'll be back soon with more episodes to help you learn English and improve your daily life. Until then, stay focused, stay positive, and keep learning. See you next time. Before we finish, here's a motivational quote for you to carry with you. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. This powerful quote is by Michael Altshuler. So remember, you have the power to decide how to use your time. Make it count. Make it meaningful. Thank you again for being with me today. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day.